All right. Deadlifting was a little rough this morning. My back, my whole back from the top of my glutes all the way up to the lats, wildly sore. But it was way better. In fact, super great this afternoon. In fact, the squats were pretty harsh this morning. The pressing was harsh. Bench pressing was the only thing that was all right. Everything was pretty rough this morning. But did yoga for an hour and a half. Whew, that was one of the roughest sessions, even though, oh man, so yoga, man, the way I do the hot yoga with the maximal stretching as hard as I can, but I'm also tensing most of the poses, tensing every single muscle in the body, right? It's almost like you're flexing as hard as you can while you do it. And it's like 10 seconds, and it's almost impossible for me to flex every muscle as hard as I can for the 10 seconds, but focusing on the ones that are the main part of the stretch, but still trying my best to flex everything. And yeah, I could push myself really hard to where I almost pass out pretty regularly doing it, like 2 or 3 or 4 times a session. You know, you get that real lightheadedness where everything starts to sound really staticky and metallic-y and like a computer crashing. And I've never passed out ever. I've had that feeling only like twice doing deadlifts, but I see people crashing out all the time fully doing the deadlift that way. I get a lot closer crashing out doing the yoga, but all I do is just squat down or sit down real fast when it comes on too strong, and it goes away. Now, despite having done that so many times during yoga sessions, this was still one of the most rough runs just because of how sore my back was. I didn't almost pass out during this one, but I put in maximal effort all the same, and my back felt fried during it. And then afterwards, my parents have this, it's called a vibration plate. It's just a big old plate that vibrates really, really quickly in different ways. You stand on it for about 10 minutes. I stood on it after the yoga session, and then did another hour finishing up the garden work, and then went home. I did my last set of this stuff at about 3 or 4 o'clock because I didn't want to wait any longer. I was like, I'm either doing it now or I'm not doing it the evening set today. So I went ahead and knocked it out, and it went a lot better. The evening set went a lot better than the morning set. The yoga, as harsh as the yoga was, it really helped me get some real fast recovery in all of a sudden out of nowhere. So very thankful for that. The pressing was just a little hard still, but the benching was pretty nice. The last bench was, the last rep on the bench was kind of hard, but not really. I just was wimping out on it. Squatting was easy though this afternoon, and the deadlifting was easy. I went to do some gripper work today, like I said, but I grabbed my 1.5 Captain's of Crush and crushed it 10 or 20 times and thought, it's not as strong as it usually is, so I'll hold off. Instead, I'm doing a bunch of extensor work and a bunch of band work for my wrists, and then I'll probably do maybe 30 minutes or more of Tai Chi later this evening before bed, and some meditation, and that'll be my training for Sunday. And then Monday we'll be going back to heavy lifting and see what happens.